Ambassador Christopher Hill is a former U.S. ambassador to South Korea. He's now the chief advisor to the chancellor in global engagement at the University of Denver. Ambassador joins us from St. Petersburg, Florida. Ambassador Hill, thank you for being on our program. I just want to get your reaction to really the remarkable turn of events we've seen on the Korean Peninsula. We've gone from insults, threats, the world being really on edge, to what we're seeing recently. Your reaction, sir?
Well, first of all, there's no question there's been a shift in mood. It happened starting with Kim Jong-un's New Year's Day message, and it's essentially continued to this day. The question really is North Korea serious about getting back to the point in 2005 when they agreed to abandon all their nuclear weapons? The question is, are they prepared to do that? They've indicated they're prepared to put denuclearization on the table. They indicated that to the South Koreans, to the Chinese leadership. And now the question is, are they prepared to agree to that formally in a summit meeting, first with President Moon Jae-in, and then later, about a month later, we're not sure exactly when, with President Trump. So there's still a lot of questions. And I think we would be premature to be claiming success at this point.
And Ambassador Hill, being committed to the idea of denuclearization or agreeing to talk about it is certainly not the same as agreeing to do it, which is what President Trump claimed in a tweet over the weekend.
That's correct. He has, I think, leapt to the conclusion that agreeing to talk about it is the same as agreeing to do it. I know from my time negotiating with the North Koreans that even when they seem to agree to do something, there's still a lot of questions. For example, we were never able to get an adequate verification mechanism, and yet nobody is prepared to trust North Korea. So at a minimum, there needs to be a verification mechanism. There needs to be some commitment to get nuclear weapons out of the country, and I don't think we're anywhere near that. So I think President Trump is going to get his first dose of dealing with the North Koreans soon, and he'll understand that what they say is not always eventually delivered.
And I want to quickly read a statement from DPRK's state-run news agency. This is what they said on Friday. We no longer need any nuclear tests, mid-range and intercontinental ballistic rocket tests, and the nuclear test site in the specific northern area has also completed its mission. But no mention whatsoever of the existing weapons arsenal they already have. Is that also another big question? What happens to all that?
Look, there are a lot of big questions here, and you're absolutely right. What about their arsenal of weapons? Their only commitment to stop testing seems to be a technical commitment on the basis of the fact or the idea that somehow their testing program is completed and they don't need any more tests. That's different from saying we're not testing because we're planning to get rid of these weapons. So as your question implies, there are a lot of questions down the road here, and I think we'll perhaps start to get some answers when the South Koreans will be asking their own set of questions and to see whether the North Koreans are in fact prepared to move ahead. I mean, one quick way to move ahead would be if North Korea said, we've taken another look at the 2005 joint statement negotiated in Beijing under the chairmanship of the Chinese, and we've decided that we will support that joint statement. That would be a big sign, but we'll have to see if anything like that is planned.
Ambassador Christopher Hill joining us from Florida. Thank you so much.